The artificial intelligence projects in the IIS include advanced learning systems and advanced discourse and language technologies. One example of an intelligent system is autotutor. Autotutor holds conversations with the learner in natural language.
Autotutor Lite is a simpler version of autotutor. It keeps the most important features of autotutor, but it's optimized for web-based learning environment. Autotutor Lite uses a lightweight semantic engine that can be implemented as a small plugin or flash movie that will run on learner's computer. The server connection is minimized, so a single server can support large numbers of autotutor Lite modules at the same time.
Autotutor Lite is web-served, so the introductory costs are very low. We're not talking about having to show up and put stuff on your server. We're talking about allowing you or your employees to interact with Autotutor Lite on the web, input content, hit submit, and then get an automated tutoring course back.
Autotutor Lite is based on studies of human tutoring dialogue. What this means is that the actual dialogue that Autotutor Lite speaks is modeled after those tutors, and you can see that in different styles of questions that it asks. These include hints, prompts, more vague questions that cause the student to work harder to understand what the tutor is saying and do more on their own to construct an answer rather than an easy fill-in-the-blanks question.
I begin by asking a general question. What thoughts come to mind based on what you have just heard? This general question requires the learner to provide 4 distinct answers to gauge whether they've captured the material previously presented. I can recognize the key concepts in the student's type response. In addition to
A lot of companies already have learning management systems. In fact, it's understood that about 80% of America's large corporations have one or various learning management systems in place. Autotutor Lite does not seek to replace those learning management systems, merely to supplement it. And Autotutor Lite offers a technology, a pathway to a different type of learning, and one that goes well beyond the current modes of what folks refer to as interactive learning. When you're looking at something like Autotutor Lite, you're really looking at deeper knowledge retention.
Part of the artificial intelligence of Autotutor and Autotutor Lite is the semantic component, and what this does is it allows the tutoring system to evaluate student answers with respect to what the tutoring system thought the student should say. Autotutor Lite implements this by keeping track of key concepts that it wants the student to say, and then using a semantic evaluation to evaluate how much of those concepts the student has actually said and actually knows. And you can see this take place in real time as the tracking bar increases its coverage from 0 to 100% of what the student has mastered.
Autotutor Lite has been implemented as a tutoring service so it can be included in any web-based learning environment. Furthermore, Autotutor Lite is not content dependent. It can be implemented to fit different types of content in a variety of domains.
Not only do we model the tutor, but we also model the student. And what this does is it allows us to adapt instruction to that individual student and give them the right kind of tutoring at the right time. Autotutor Lite expands upon this by being interoperable and interoperable according to all SCORM standards. What this means is that we can deliver adaptive autotutor style instruction over the web in a modular way. This means more reuse, less authoring time, and greater flexibility.
Autotutor Lite is the best implementation of our technology that enhances the web delivery of learning content as effectively as a skilled human tutor.
One feature of learning systems of tomorrow is to really build tutors that are adaptive to individual learners. And it's the only system really that does this effectively so far that has been developed.
The work that has gone into this, from funding from NSF, NIH, corporate entities, has really produced something we think is ready to be commercially viable and to demonstrate to our potential partners that the university is committed to its research mission.
If we look around ourselves, there are any number of places where people need training. And whether it's a safety issue, whether it's a compliance issue, whether it's a new product introduction, there are the opportunities for companies to extract value from a tool like AutoTutor Lite are limitless.